welcome to the studio this morning. From Orana, we have Elizabeth O'Neill. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning, Gloria.
Now, Elizabeth, Orana, of course, is it's a non-for-profit organisation like we are.
Yep.
And you have different facilities that you operate at Orana.
Mm-hmm.
Let's tell the listeners a little bit about Orana, and then we'll talk about why we've got you in here this morning.
Okay, great, thanks. Yeah, look, Orana's been around, well, not under that name, but we have been around since the 1960s in the Sutherland Shire, servicing local residents with a variety of programs.
Right.
We currently have 3 centres. We've
Yes.
got 2 generalist community centres, our Orana Hub Coastal at Caringbah, Orana Hub Central at Sutherland, and our Women's Health Information Service also at Caringbah. And out of those, we operate a variety of different services and programs.
Of course you would. Now, whereabouts in Caringbah are you based?
So we're on President Avenue is our Hub Coastal,
Yes.
right near the corner of Willarong Road, and just next to... kind of across the road from McDonald's, I guess.
Okay.
And our Women's Health Centre is on the walkway between the Kingsway and the Coles car park at Caringbah as well.
Terrific. Now, you have the Tuesday morning meets at the Cronulla station, and that's for the Hub Coastal, is that correct?
Yes, walking. That wasn't so well attended. We've still got our walking group running out of our Women's Health Centre. That's
Yes.
a weekly group, but that was kind of meeting the needs. So the other one's dropped off a little bit now. But what we've also got running out of our Sutherland office, we have an adult learning program. So for anyone that wants to join in, may have retired and found themselves looking for something to do, great social activities up there, everything from arts and crafts to line dancing and languages and computers, and they're all very, very low cost social inclusion programs that people can come and join and learn a new skill, meet new people. We've also got our psychology services running out of Sutherland. We have a weekly breakfast and a weekly lunch program, meal services, and that's pretty similar to our Caringbah Hub Coastal. We've got food services running out of there. We've got counselling appointments, social inclusion activities. Just a variety of stuff really to meet local needs.
And we're here because, that's fantastic. And, of course, how do you get your money?
We are partially government funded. We do receive some funds from Sutherland Shire Council. We started off as a women's rest centre, in fact, many moons ago.
Okay.
We still receive those funds from Sutherland Shire Council, and we also receive funding from FACS, the Family and Community Services State Department. Okay.
Now, coming up on this Saturday is the Mayoral Ball.
It is.
The Sutherland Shire Mayoral Ball. Now, apparently they're working with you, of course, because they do help you along the way.
Yeah.
So the funds, the money raised from the Mayoral Ball are going to help Orana, is that correct?
It will. So all of the profits raised from that ball, so we've had amazing support from local businesses around the Sutherland Shire. We've got lots of stuff donated, some fantastic prizes for people to win, and all of the proceeds will go back into all of our services that we're running to help meet the local need of the community.
Of course. Now, how many volunteers do you have working in these centres?
Oh, over 90. We couldn't actually run without our volunteers. I guess we have an average a weekly full-time equivalent staff number of 3.5 people. So that's what we run on, and we rely hugely on our volunteers.
Of course. Well, as you know, we too are a community non-for-profit organisation, and without our volunteers, we wouldn't be here.
Yep. That's right.
And people don't realise the benefits of community work, do they? It's
absolutely.
Not only does they're giving their time to the community, but it's also helping themselves because they're giving to someone else, which is a wonderful thing. And a lot of people I know, even here, you become like an extended family with your members.
Definitely.
And I guess you pull in members from all walks of life.
We do, and varying interests. So another one of our programs I haven't mentioned actually is a volunteer home visiting for families with newborns up to 3-year-old children who may be struggling for whatever reason. It could be multiple birth, it could be parent or a child with a disability, postnatal depression, a variety of reasons, socially isolated.
Of course.
And we've got trained volunteers, so we have that training twice a year that go into those homes and stay with that family for up to 12 months, but just for 3 hours a week, as your mum would do when you had a baby. But if someone family need extra help,
there are people here that sadly don't have family around, and so they definitely need to have that support.
That's right.
Now, how do they know where to get that support?
So we're out and about in the community. We try and things like this to try and promote our services, to let people know what we've got happening. We also network greatly in this. So we're a great bunch of networkers in the Sutherland Shire. So anyone that you go to, any of the networks, any of the services you go to will belong to a network, and those services and the workers know of our projects to be able to refer people appropriately. But anyone can pop in as well, and just drop in for a cup of tea or a chat or find out what we do. Yeah,
absolutely, and that's what it's all about. And we definitely we need these community sort of organisations to help the people, because I'm quite sure, as you say, you've got diverse areas in which you're offering services, and so if someone would like to come along and help you, what do they have to do?
Well, they can just ring our Sutherland or Caringbah offices.
So what would they look up to ring?
Orana. It would be, if you could Google Orana, New South Wales, our website and phone number will come up.
Right.
And, give us a ring. Tell us what you're interested in, how you're interested in helping. It could be local business. We find it very hard to get support across the state, I suppose, because we're not one of the larger charities. We do just concentrate on the Sutherland Shire. So if you're a local business and would like to support locally, we would love that. If you're a volunteer and would love to help your local community, please ring.
That's great. And of course, there's you're covering all aspects of the community. You're covering the disadvantaged, you're covering the small businesses, you're covering the women sort of that need and newborns, things like that. So it certainly is a very very diverse.
It is very diverse
area.
Yes. Yeah.
Tell me, how many years has the Mayoral Ball been going?
Oh, I believe it's since the 1970s.
Right.
I can't remember the exact date, but I believe it's since the 1970s.
So how did Orana become their organisation to support this time?
So there is an application process that we applied for to be the charity partner for the 2017 ball, and our wonderful mayor Camillo Pesci selected us as the charity partner for this year's ball, and
that's wonderful.
And I must say, I must congratulate council workers. It wouldn't have gone ahead. We've had so much support and so much backing from the events team up there. It's just been amazing.
That's wonderful. Well, I don't know if you know, but Sutherland Shire Council have actually come on board with 2SSR as sponsors.
I did know that.
So isn't that wonderful? Partnership. So yes, we've sort of partnered together this year to sort of help the community, and what better way than having these wonderful functions. And so this ball now, who are the people that are going to the ball?
So it is a debutante ball.
Yes.
So we have mainly Year 12 students. I think there could be some Year 11 students. From any school that wanted to. We have quite a few from Janelli High School. Right. I know we've got quite a few also from Guymere and Heathcote. And the girls make their debut. They have a partner that partners them on the night. And it's very formal, very sophisticated occasion.
Yes, lovely. Yes. Takes us back to our younger days.
That's right, yes.
Yes, and so how many debutantes have we got this year?
We have 16 couples this year.
16, yes, okay. And so in the hall, who they presented to the mayor, and who else?
The mayor, and we have a matron of honour who's a representative from Orana also standing there, Lisa. She will be there. We've got 2 flower girls, and I believe the mayor's wife is also with him at the end of the red carpet.
Wonderful.
And as they walk down off the stage, they are led to the end of the red carpet where they are presented to the mayor.
That's wonderful. Elizabeth, you were saying that there's other areas that you fund as well.
We do. So we've got a domestic violence caseworker who unfortunately we're only able to employ 2 days a week due to it's not a funded project. We fundraise for that position and borrow government departments when we can, where we can get a little bit of extra funds. But being 2 days a week, we do have a 6-week waiting list that's blown out to 6 weeks now for a woman to see a caseworker for the first time, which is a huge waiting list. And we only have funds up until September. So that's something, as I said, if there's any businesses out there that would like to support us, that's a really, really important service that we offer that we want to continue to offer.
And it's such an important area too.
Absolutely.
And sadly, even though we're in the 21st century, it is an area that is very much in need of as much help and assistance as can possibly be given to you. So keep that in mind, people. But as you say, you've got a 6-week waiting
list. We would love to employ her for more days a week to be able to see people and cut that waiting list down.
Now, how far afield do you travel with your different shall we say, organisations within Orana to help, like how far?
It covers the whole of the Sutherland Shire.
Yes. That's a big area.
It is a huge area. A population, I think, of over 250,000 we sit at now. So it is a large population in a very big area.
So do people, if they need your services, do they need to come and book, or how does it work?
It depends. Some services, for example, our counselling or psychology services, are certainly on an appointment basis.
Yes.
We have a legal aid drop-in service, though, of a Tuesday morning where it's first in, free, first in, best dress kind of thing.
And what time does that go till?
She starts at 9 and finishes at 12. So in that time we can usually take 8 people.
And where's that based?
That's at the Sutherland office.
Okay, which is
Sutherland Community Centre. That's in Stapleton Avenue, 3A Stapleton Avenue, Sutherland, right opposite the library.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, and our meal services, our breakfast and lunch is obviously just a drop-in service.
Who actually helps you with the meals?
Lots of volunteers. Volunteers. We have some fantastic supporters. Baker's Delight at Sutherland. We get bread. Coles at Miranda. We have Second Bite, which is fruit and vegetables they give to us to be able to distribute.
And that's wonderful. Yeah. That's really wonderful. In fact, I heard just recently that I think a lot of hotels and restaurants now are starting to, food that they have got left over, still very good food.
Yes.
They're now passing down to organisations like yours.
That's right.
Which is wonderful because sadly we do have a lot of people that are struggling just to have a meal on their table.
That's right.
And or a bed over, bed for the night.
Definitely, and we do have homeless people in the Sutherland Shire sleeping rough. So there is very much a lot of diverse problems.
Does Orana go out to sort of approach these people that are sleeping on the streets?
Yep, we do. We do. We also have swags for the homeless, so we're able to offer temporary bedding. There is no shelters, I guess, for want of a better word, in the Sutherland Shire for single people.
No.
We have a youth refuge and we have a women's refuge, but there is nothing for single adult, male or female, people in the Sutherland Shire. So unless people want to travel into the city or to another area where they may not have their social supports around them, it's very difficult, and they tend to couch surf, sleep in their car or sleep in us.
And of course with winter approaching and the cooler temperatures, we definitely need people. So if someone wants to donate to you, what sort of things do you take?
We take food, definitely, for our food pantries, which we have both at Sutherland and Carringbar. We're often having people come in that are in need of a meal, and we can make them up a hamper as long as we've got food in our food pantries.
Now, what about bedding? Do you take bedding
we don't have a lot of storage is our problem, so bigger items such as that we can't, but
so someone had a doona, even though they're getting a new doona and there's nothing wrong with the existing doona.
Yes,
you can't use it.
Yes, we can. We have I thought you meant as in bedding, mattresses and beds as well. Yeah, definitely any kind of linen and bedding, doonas, blankets, that sort of thing we take because we pass on. There is another great community kind of online, if you like, organisation called Give and Take Sutherland Shire Families.
Well, we just did that ad.
Right, okay. So anything bigger, we will go to that organisation and ask if we need it. Furniture to be able to, someone's homeless when they get rehoused, a woman escaping domestic violence, we will go to them, and anyone that has those items, they can put a call out. People can donate it to us through Give and Take Sutherland Shire Family. So that's another great partnership.
Absolutely. Well, look, Elizabeth, thank you so much for coming in this morning and talking. And of course, we've got the big Mayoral Ball on Saturday night.
It's getting very exciting.
Where's it at?
It's at the Entertainment Centre.
At the Entertainment Centre.
Yes.
So they move the chairs out.
They do. There's a big dance floor for all the debutantes have been practising now for about 6 weeks with their partners, their dance. And, all the time.
Do you have an orchestra there?
There is a band. I'm not sure if it's an orchestra or I'm not sure which band it is. Yeah.
Okay. So what sort of money are you hoping to the target?
To raise? Look, we would love to raise more than $10,000 on the night would be our goal.
Okay.
That would be, just a fantastic boost and allow us to continue to run our services for, a lot longer into the future.
Time, Well, look, listeners, if you can help out, please do. The Mayoral Ball is on this Saturday, the Sutherland Shire Mayoral Ball, and all the proceeds go to Arana. So, it's a very well worthwhile organisation in your community, and that's what we're all about, helping the local community.